Alright, hello all you beautiful people. We are going to continue more Dragon Quest, because this game is just that awesome. It's part 17. This is more than likely, highly likely, very likely, gonna be my most longest playthrough of a stream. Because the other ones, SMT3 and 4A, I ended with 18 parts, and we're here at 17, and there's no goal in sight. Alright, here's what happened so far. Eric finds himself held in a cell, but soon escapes with the help of Helija, the sweet-natured slime he meets there. The two fight their way out of the loathsome lair beyond the bars, and emerge into the sunlight at last, only to be accosted by the spectral sentinel Indignus and the horde of horrible monsters. Outnumbered and overwhelmed, Eric gamely goes to work on the enemies arrayed against him, but it soon becomes clear that he's in need of some serious help. Help that Helija can offer, but at a price. Though it may mean losing the memory of his beloved friends, he accepts anyways and is granted a power that enables him to annihilate the opposition. But just as he's about to finish up by beating Indignus, the power leaves as quickly as it came, and a counter blow sends him soaring over the edge and into the clouds below. As he falls, someone calling herself the Seer appears, and leaves him with these words: "Where there is life, there is hope." He awakens to find himself on an unknown shore, a shadow of his former self, uncertain of who he even is. So yeah, looks like yeah, we were done with Eric, and we're gonna start with Rab. Oh lord, this is gonna be a struggle. Because my Rab is very poorly built. I did not really plan to use Rab. I didn't see too much with him going on, so I didn't really care too much. But now, it's coming back to haunt me. Hopefully it's easy.
おかしいの。ちっとも思い出せんぞ。んなんじゃとまさか彼女は。うんうんうんうんうんおお、やはり我が愛読書ピチピチバニーのバニーちゃんに売り二つではないか。何が何やらわからんが、あのバニーちゃんならここがどこかもお耳に挟んでいるやもしれぬな。よし、そうと決まれば突撃あるのみじゃ。おいバニーちゃん、すぐに行くから待っていてくれ。
Alright, this should be very interesting. I can't equip anything because nothing's here, so this should be a ton of fun. Alrighty then. Let's see. He's over here playing tag with us. I was drinking my water. Luckily, he was only dreaming, because it looked like he was in heaven for a minute. Is he supposed to be in Dundrasil? Yeah.
いや、しかし見まごうはずもない。ここはありし日のユグノワ城。
似合ってるじゃない、おうさま。
んこの姿はわしがユグノワにいた頃の。 わけがわからんぞい。バニーちゃんよ。そなたは何か知っておるのか？
Calling her Bunny-chan.
私についていらっしゃい。
Alright, we're supposed to be following Bunny-chan. My bunny-eared pal headed off in the direction of the throne room, assuming this is the real Dungersville castle, that is. Well, that's as good a place as I need to head for, I suppose. I'll see what the folks on the way have to say for themselves. I was speaking with my subjects along the way. Ouch! What's the matter, your majesty? You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, anyway, shouldn't you be heading to the throne room? You have an important audience as I understand it. If you're late, the chief minister will have your guts for garters. Why does everyone say that? Good day to you, your majesty. It's another peaceful day in the wonderful kingdom of Dungersville, and we owe it all to your enlightened rule. Now to business. Yeah, let's save the game. Yep. Can't go up or downstairs. The throne room is through that door over there. If you head inside and turn left, you'll find... It's you, your majesty. Well, you don't need me telling you your way to your own palace. You'll have to forgive me. I'm new here, you see. Alright. We are here. Ah, there you are, your majesty. I've been looking for you everywhere. You must remember me telling you that you had an important audience scheduled. It's almost time. Hurry on over to the throne and prepare yourself. I can choose one. This one.
そんな。
Our old mother and father.
ごきげんよう、お父様。
お前たちは若き日のエレノアとアーウィン。なぜここに？
エレノア王女殿下の護衛隊長アーウィン。恐れ多くも王女殿下と連れ立ち、ロー様の御前に参じました。
Sweat and bullets.
こうして参りましたのは、ロー様に大切なお話があってのこと。
なんじゃ話とは。申してみるがよい。
実は。実はこの私と王女殿下の婚約をお認めいただきたいのです。
アーウィン。
一介の兵士に過ぎぬ私には不相応な願い、それは承知しております。しかし不肖ながらこのアーウィン、王女殿下のため鍛え上げたこの剣、そして揺るぎなきこの思いの強さは世に並び立つものなしと自負しております。ですからロー様、今後は護衛隊長ではなく夫として生涯王女殿下を守り抜くことをお許しいただけないでしょうか。
Yes.
断る理由なぞありゃせんわい。わしは知っておるぞ。お主はエレノアの伴侶になる男じゃ。
お父様。
アーウィンよ、我が娘をよろしく頼んだぞ。
はい、ありがとうございます、ロー様。ありがとうございます。
なんとおめでたい。おめでとうございます。素晴らしい。アーウィン様。
There's something with that girl.
さっきのバニーちゃん、今までどこに行っておったんじゃ。そしてこの場所は一体。
懐かしかったでしょ。次も楽しんでいってね。
Alright, well, if she's gonna keep presenting us memories. Your Majesty, is everything alright? You're looking a wee bit befuddled. If you don't mind me saying so. What's that you say? King Eleanor and King Erwin lost forevermore? Oh, come on now, it's the nerves talking, that's all. Speaking of nerves, the father Ty B seems a little bit jumpy himself. He went flying out of the throne room not long ago like a man possessed. Alright, we can go this way now, so let's go check over here. This place is huge. One book to read. Looks like an old diary of Rab's. Rab takes it from his shelf and has a closer look. Ever since the day I ceded the throne to young Erwin, the lad has poured his heart and soul into making Dungersville the greatest kingdom it can possibly be. He was never raised as royalty, and I must admit, I shared some of my subjects' doubts on whether or not he was truly suited to the role at first. But now I know I made the right choice. He soon gained their trust and respect, and mine as well. The entire nation is united behind him. My dear Eleanor has made a very fine choice of husband indeed, which means I can get on with enjoying my retirement. Oh, there's something in there at least. Let's put it on. Okay. There you are, Lord Robert. I was hoping I might have the chance to speak with you about something before the child was born. Before the child was born? Oh no, so it's the day of my grandson's birth, is it? Now here's the thing. Your Majesty, sorry lad, you were saying that there's something you wanted me to discuss? Ah, it's the child's name. I've been having more trouble thinking of anything suitable. So much trouble that it's been distracting me from everything else, if I'm honest. I was wondering if you might see your way to reprising your role as king for a wee while so I can have it to think it over. Sure. Thank you so much. You'll not have much to do, I promise. There are 2 items on the agenda for today. The first is something you're more than used to, receiving those who seek a royal audience and giving them counsel. The Chief Minister will be on hand to help you with the most pressing issues. The second is to make the rounds of the castle and assist anyone who needs your aid. The idea of the king aiding his subjects directly was of course something you yourself initiated during your reign. I'll be by the fountain downstairs. It's where I do my best thinking. Once you've taken care of the day business, please come and find me. I'm truly grateful for you for agreeing with this. Indulge in royal duty. Your Majesty, the king has appraised me of the situation. If you would be so kind as to sit on the throne when you're ready to discuss your royal duties. You will be welcoming visitors from other kingdoms and dealing with various matters of state, both trivial and momentous. King Erwin will be deeply grateful for any assistance you can offer, I am sure, and speaking personally, it will be a pleasure to work with you again, Your Majesty. Okay, so I couldn't really choose the seat. It's actually that one. Now let's commence with today's itinerary. As you know, your role is to hear out those who come before you and use your wisdom to give the council as the representative of the King of Dungersville, as the crown of Dungersville. Your Majesty, let me first express to you my gratitude for granting me this audience. I have traveled all the way from the Kingdom of Sniffleheim to seek it. The matter I wish to bring before you has been greatly exercising the ruler of my land. He very much desires to seek the council of the crown of Dungersville, paragon of peace and prosperity. Go on. In regard to royal treasure that has been handed down from generation to generation of our royal line. It is known as the Blue Orb, and alas, it has vanished presumed stolen. King Gustav has used every means at his disposal to try and identify the thief and recover his most precious heirloom, but to no avail. However, a list of likely culprits have been identified, 4 to be precise. Sadly, there is insufficient evidence to conclusively identify the thief, and so we find ourselves at an impasse. They need to whittle down your list of suspects, but you've no clear means by which to do so? Alright, let's have a wee think. The first thing is to identify the likely motive. What reason why might a person have get their mitts on this blue orb? For the money? A treasure like that would bring in a pretty penny, I'll warrant. Aye, but that'll be why the thief did it. Now, next we've considered the matter of means. You cannot just walk in and out of the street and help yourself to the pride of the royal treasure house. So what kind of person would have done it? I mean, a master of disguise. Someone who's already in. Aye, that'll be it. The thief must have disguised himself as a guard or such like and strode right on it without anyone looking at him twice, which leads me to conclude the culprit is an experienced professional thief. Go back and line up your suspects and tell them that the orb they stole was a fake and that whoever took it must have been an amateur and a fool. Any innocent party will surely see the funny side, but one person certainly won't crack a smile. The veteran whose skills you've called into question. A marvelous display of deductive reasoning, Your Majesty. With your blessing, I shall return to Sniffelheim and inform King Gustav of your counsel. Is your final judgment of the matter, I take it? It's weird, but you know what? Whatever, it doesn't matter. The Kingdom of Sniffelheim owes you a great deal, Your Majesty. I shall take the journey back there immediately and share your shrewd insights with the King. The envoy from Sniffelheim hurries home, looking very pleased indeed. I must commend you on your wise counsel, Lord Robert. Your advice will doubtless lead to unmasking of the rogue who stole the treasure. And shall we move on to the next matter? Yes. Very good, Your Majesty. Then without further delay, let me present you with the next problem requiring your attention. Sultan of Gallipolis salutes the mighty kingdom of Dungersol and all of its people and sends this a missive penned by his most exalted land. Your Majesty, I trust that this message finds you well. Word of the continued triumphs and glory of your kingdom reaches us on a daily basis. In truth, I write seeking your counsel for this very reason, as you may know. The Sultanate has suffered a prolonged heat wave. The land is parched, and we fear for this year's harvest. As ruler of a realm of plenty, I beseech you, share with us the secrets of your prosperity that we might avert disaster. I await your reply by return of rider. Your humble servant, the Sultan of Gallipolis. Message ends there, but I do not wish to pressure you, Your Majesty, but His Excellency the Sultan was most desirous of a swift response. Ouch. It sounds like they got themselves in a pretty pickle over there, eh? Well, I better go see and go and help them, hadn't I? Drop prevention advice, I can't say it's a problem we've ever faced over this way, if I'm honest. Well, let's start with the basics, shall we? If I'm to write a reply, I'll need to decide on the tone of the letter first. Somewhat stern. That'll probably be the best way to go, eh? Now for the tricky part, what to do in a drought. Let's weigh up the options. Conventional wisdom. Alright, that's it. I've got it. Quickly take this down before I forget it. My dear Sultan, I understand that your kingdom is at risk of a severe drought, but simply this is a test from on high, and any ruler worthy of the name must be able to rise to such a challenge. I do not wish to sound unduly harsh, but rather than asking the rulers of other kingdoms for help, you must look closer to home. You must believe in yourself and in the people. Lead them, inspire them, encourage them to till the soil with their hearts, and new crops shall surely spring forth given time. But you must be strong, you must be a beacon in this time of need. That's the one. Get that all written up with your best fancy handwriting on one of those nice scrolls. A marvelous missive, Your Majesty. If you don't mind me saying, now just to confirm, you're happy for me to write this down, what you just said, and send it off to the Sultan? Yes. Excellent. We'll send it back to Gallipolis with the writer right away. Now, shall we send them the next visitor? Yes. Very good, Your Majesty. Then without further delay, let me present you with the next problem that requires your attention. Oh my god, please be the last one. As I'm sure you're aware, there are pugilistic tournaments held regularly every time in the town of Octagonia where the fighters from all corners of the world compete to prove their worth. Naturally, there's no shortage of young hopefuls keen to represent Dungersol in the next grand event of this kind. To that end, I wish to present you with our kingdom's 3 final candidates. Who better than a fighting man like yourself, Lord Robert, to assess their potential? If it pleases Your Majesty, could you step forward and pick the one you think might be a champion in the making? A typical discerning choice, Your Majesty. This fellow is blessed with that rarest of fighting talents. He's made it through all of his qualifying bouts of a conceding round. I'm afraid I'm not brimming with confidence, Your Majesty, but if pick me. I'll cross my fingers really, really hard and hope for the best. So come on, what do you say? No. Oh, I don't blame you, to be honest. Who picks a 97-pound weakling to represent their kingdom? Oh well, I guess my luck finally ran out. I knew a discerning eye like yours would sort the champ from the chaff. Your pick is brimming with brute strength. He can shred steel with his bare hands. You're picking me, are you? Well, that's a pure dade brilliant, that is. You won't regret it. My opponent will, though. Har har har. So we're good to go, aye? No. Interesting choice indeed, Your Majesty. This one's a real one, without a shred of decency or compassion for a fellow fighter. An animal who will stop at nothing to achieve victory. Sure, I can't bear some of the things people say about me, you know? I'm not that bad, honestly, so you're going to choose me or what? I'm gonna just stick with this guy. Amazing, I won't let you down, I promise. I'll tear those daft wee nyaffs from limb to limb and do Dungeon so proud. Just you wait and see. Marvelous work, Your Majesty. So just to confirm, you're happy to put this hard-working specimen forward to represent Dungeon? Very good, Your Majesty. Victory for Dungeon is assured. All we need to do now is wait a triumphant victor's return. Remember to report that this concludes all your royal duties for today, those here in the throne room at least. But as I believe King Erwin mentioned, there may troubled souls elsewhere in the castle require your assistance. May I suggest that you take a little stroll around the grounds? Oh, but before you depart, allow me to say that it was an absolute pleasure to witness you at work today. Truly has been far too long. It's safe to say your kingly judgment is as sharp as it ever was. Finally. Let's get out of here. I need water after all that talking. Okay. There you are, King Erwin. Ah, Lord Robert, your timing is uncanny. It's almost uncanny. I've just a second managed to come up with a perfect name for the new baby at last. Without you, I wouldn't have time to properly mull it over. You have no idea how much of a help you've been. Since we both finished our business for the day, why don't we head back to the throne room and wait for the good news?
アウィン様、ロー様、お生まれになりました。そうか。
アーウィン様、ロー様、おめでとうございます。本当に可愛い玉のような男の子で。
A bouncing baby boy.
あなた。
よくやったな。おお、このように元気に泣いて。早速この子に名前をつけないといけないな。トンヌラというのはどうだろうか。
Erdrick.
素敵な名前。勇ましくて賢そうで。
No wonder this guy looks like he has the same hair.
私も考えていたのです。
Wait, hold on.
こういうのはどうかしら。
どうもパッとしないなだな。
Okay, never mind. I was like, this isn't me at all then. Even though that should be. Because he has the same. The dad there has the same hairstyle, like as Arusu.
お父様ったら。さあ、お父様も抱いてやってください。
I'm so tiny. And look at that smile.
わしはお前さんの
Even as a baby, I'm cute.
なんということじゃ。
お楽しみいただけたかしら。
バニーちゃん、どういうことなのじゃ。場所といい、出来事といい、ここはまるで本物の。
Oh my gosh, we're gonna continue chasing her down. A diamond. I didn't think I'd find a crafting material here. Oh no, I can soak up a fatal attack. That's what that does? Okay. I should actually use that. I thought it was the crafting material this entire time. There's a book here called the Book of Erdwin. Rab takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Chapter 1, Song of Beginnings. World Tree's gift, first of many, bold, bright, blessed luminary. Thy light doff a shadow cast, load the dark one, bleak, black, vast. Chapter 2, A Song of Prayer. World's Tree's foot, a plea, a prayer, ringeth through the mountain air. Babe is born, true will be revealed, Serenica, luminary shield. The book is filled with many much more important sounding poems. Rab closely closed it. Serenica, huh? That's Veronica and Serena's name mixed together. I wonder if that's foreshadowing something. Why is it so quiet? She's over here. Where'd everybody go? This cannot have left without me. They cannot have left me without me telling me. He still doesn't get it?
なんじゃこれは。
There I am.
おじいちゃん、お誕生日おめでとう。
おお、なんと、お前はもしや孫の。
お父様。
驚いた？おじいちゃんをびっくりさせるためにみんな内緒で準備してたんだよ。
おめでとうございます、ロー様。ダーハルーネのパティシエを招いて作った特製ケーキは気に入っていただけましたかな？
お父様、おめでとう。これからもと長生きしてこの子の成長を見守ってあげてくださいね。
ハーウィン、エレノア。
ロー様、おめでとうございます。今日この国がこうして平和なのはあなた様のたゆまぬ努力のおかげです。その努力を無駄にすることのなきよう、この国はアーウィン様と共に我らがお守りいたします。
頼もしき我が兵士たち。
いやー、ロー様、おめでとうさん。城下町の飲み仲間一同でパーッと祝いに来たぜ。
これからも掘り出し物の無夫婦本を仕入れたらすぐに教えてくださいね。
愛しき我がユーノアの民。
おじいちゃん泣いてるの？もしかして嬉しくなかった？
違うんじゃ。おじいちゃんは嬉しいんじゃよ。とっても嬉しいんじゃ。
Alright. Joker wants to take his grandpa around and show him off to everybody. Don't keep him waiting. Alright. Come on, Grandpa, follow me. Everyone loves you. All those scholars were telling me how clever you are. Amazing. I'd get away with you. I don't want to be a big hat, but it would not be a bad idea for you to mix me with those bookish types, Joker. A king has to know a lot of things. Oh, sure, Grandpa. I'm going to study hard until I know as much as you do. Let's go over here. Come on now, Grandpa. Are they real circus performers? I've only read about them. Ah, is that right, laddie? We'll need to take a trip to Gallipolis and visit the big top. It's quite something, let me tell you. Hey, can we really go? A promise? Aye, that's a promise. Yay, now let's go this way. Wow, look at his muscles. He looks so strong. I want to look like that one day. Well, I don't know if you'll ever look quite like that, but you'll be tough, all right. You're my grandson after all, and I'm no pushover. Yeah, I can't wait to grow up, be big and strong just like you, Grandpa. We'll protect everyone in Dungeon Show, just you, me, and Dad. It's been lots of fun walking around with you, Grandpa, but I'm getting hungry. I know. How about a slice of cake? It was my idea to have the biggest birthday cake ever.
どうだったいろいろ見てきたよ。
ユヌノアが滅ぼされることなく、エレノアもアウィンも我が孫も誰もが幸せそうに生きておる。この場所もここにいる皆もおそらく現実ではないのじゃろう。じゃがそうとは分かっていても。
これおじいちゃんも。
よかったわね。
なんと幸せで離れがたい光景じゃろう。おお、大丈夫か。これこれ、泣くでない。
He has a luminary seal already. Looks like he was born straight off the bat with a luminary. It's not like he gained it at some point.
あの日、わしらは戦いに敗れ、世界は闇に覆われた。そして一人目を覚ましたわしは、仲間たちの無事を祈りつつ、魔王と戦う力を得るべく旅に出た。
Oh.
そう、我が師であるニマ大使に修行をつけてもらうために。ということは、ここは。
どうしたのおじいちゃん。
すまんのう。おじいちゃんには行くべきところ、やるべきことがまだ残っているようじゃ。
おじいちゃん、どこかへ行っちゃうの
I might have to start for a little while
いかねばならん。
removing
もしかすると
removing the option to
寂しい思いを
put
させ
links
て
in the
しまう
chat
かもしれん。
if they're gonna keep showing up.
でもお前さんは強い子じゃ。きっと元気でいておくれよ。
What's the matter, Your Majesty? You aren't seriously about to leave a party in full swing, are you? Yes. Boundless happiness awaits you here, you know. Joy, laughter, and all manner of wonderful surprises. Are you really willing to leave it behind? Yes.
わかったわ、王様。そこまでの決意ならもう止めはしない。でもどうして？理由を聞かせて。
思い出したんじゃよ。今わしに必要なのは甘い夢の世界ではなく、魔王を倒すための強さだということ。
That's a powerful woman being able to just
だから
dream up a whole world.
一刻も早くここを抜け出し、我が師匠ニマ大使のもとで修行を受けなければならないのじゃ。
せっかくあんたの好みに合わせてこんな姿まで撮ったっていうのに、どうやら余計な気遣いだったようだね。
Oh, she's the beautiful girl from Hato, right? Maybe not. She's pretty too.
は
ここは
Alright. It's where I start fighting things, isn't it? When bright brand bores through the heaven's doors, the sun shall rise o'er darkened skies and banish night with holy light.
こは夜べなくさまよう哀れな魂が流れ着く場所。冥府へようこそ。久しいな、ロー。こんなところまで修行を受けに来るなんて、我が弟子ながら見上げた根性だね。
大使様。
幸せとは、時に己の歩みを引き止める何より手強い枷となるもの。よくぞそれを断ち切った。
ではあの光景はやはり。
そう、全部あたいが用意したものさ。しっかり乗り越えてくれて、まずは一安心といったところかね。
おお、それではわしに修行をつけてくださるのですね。
なに早とちりしてるんだ。あれだけで終わりってんじゃ、あんたも物足りないだろう。
え？
今のあんたに修行を受ける資格があるか、毎日の稽古をサボってなかったかは、懐かしのこれで確認させてもらうよ。
それは大使様の殿下の宝刀お尻叩き棒、しかも二刀流ですと。本気ですね、大使様。ならばわしも視力を尽くすまで。
Oh lord.
始めようかね。
気をつけるのじゃ。
全力で来なきゃ怪我するよ。
That's a pretty cool pose she's taken. I know I got heals and stuff like that. Revives. I don't really know what he can do. Builds a barrier, reflects spells. Yeah. Restores 22 HP each turn. Yeah, caster sugar.
開け、悟りの門よ。
Choose another one. Give us +2. This is the ammo.
闇の力よ。無茶は禁物じゃ。おりゃたまらん。
Oh lord. She is pretty, but hey, come on. I'm gonna do this. I'll right as rain.
今こそ癒しの雨を。
それであたいに勝てるのかな。
Spellcaster stance. I lost my magical might.
闇の力よ。
それドルク
Critical spell.
ドルクマ。
Dazzle. At least I got the passive heal. Although I gotta be careful. What was it I have on? Is that Dazzle? Yeah.
マヌーハ。
さあ行くよ。
Jesus.
遊んでやろうかな。さあ行くよ。
ドルクマ。
全力で来なきゃ怪我するよ。
That stance is pretty sick.
闇の
How
力よ。
how amazing would it have been if she was a party member? Oh my gosh, I would love it.
ドルクマ。
あたいの本気見せてやるよ。
Oh no.
さあ
Back up. No.
パワー全開。
An almighty ability. Okay. I should have used bounce back when she used that one thing.
闇の力よ。
Oh great. I'm gonna reduce the attack, I guess. Hopefully it works.
それ。
Yes.
はあ必殺ウルダラン
Alright. More Zamo on you.
ドルクマ。
Critical spell. I'm gonna heal to be sure. Be on the safe side. Frizzle, oh no. Alright, she has 2 turns before she uses that. So let's hit her. She's dying too. There you go.
よっしゃ。
6,400 XP, 1,800 gold coins.
どうやら稽古はサボってなかった。
I'm kind of sad she's not a party member.
あたいに言わせればまだまださ。
She's so cool.
そんな。
しかし覚悟は見せてもらったよ。あの魔王に挑もうって気概があんたの拳からひしひしと伝わってきた。今のあんたなら奥義を習得できるかもしれないね。
大様。 では今度こそ。
ああ、お望み通り修行をつけてやるよ。ただしあんたがこの冥府にいる間、あんたの肉体はどんどん消耗していく。だから本来何年もかかるような修行をごく短い時間で叩き込むことになるよ。地獄を見る準備はできてるかい？
He's gonna get a lot stronger, huh?
もちろんです。この老大使様とご一緒できるなら地獄の果てまでお供いたしますぞ。
よーし、いい返事だ。
しかし大使様のバニー姿にはすっかり騙されましたな。あの完成度、まるで本物のピチピチバニーを見ているようでしたぞ。
ま、あたいも若い頃はいろいろとね。
Oh my, what's that supposed to mean?
それは
そんなことよりちゃっちゃと修行を始めるよ。まずは腕立て1万回からだ。
1万回ですと。きょい